right there. All right, it's all clear. And once you start walking up here, as you can see, the weather starts to change. And it's going to start raining. And if you walk back here, closer to the steps, as you can see, it's going to start to get darker. This is one cool feature, man, out of many features that this script comes with. But yeah, I really love this one right here. As soon as you come close to the house, it starts to rain, and then when you get up those steps, then it turns completely dark outside.
Push the goddamn button. Push the goddamn button.
Everybody subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Go ahead and click that red button right there, and also click that bell for notifications and select all. All right. Those games and graphics, we are back in the building with another GTA 5 mod tutorial for you, and today we are going to be installing the Modern Wood House script. All right, this one is created by Mimi River, if I'm saying that correctly. Shout out to the creator. This creator right here has given us some great scripts for Big Shack catch-ups locations, or MLOs if you will, and this one is for one of Big Shack's latest creations, which is the Modern Wood House. All right, so you're going to need the Modern Wood House in order for this script to work. Okay, so without the Modern Wood House, this script is not going to work. All right, so I'll leave that link in the description for you as well. Now when you get down to this page, what you always want to do is read the full description. There's a lot of information in here as well. After you're done reading the full description, come up here where it says current and select the green arrow to download. Now let's go ahead and jump into the requirements. Like I mentioned earlier, you are going to need this Modern Wood House MLO in order for this script to work. Okay, now once you have that, you will also need your script hook V, of course, your bare minimum requirements, script hook V and scripthookv.net. As always, we will not be installing the requirements. I will leave the links down in the description to videos showing you how to install the requirements if you don't have those already. All right, so once you have your requirements installed and you have your Modern Wood House script downloaded, on my left hand side I have one download, which is Wood House or Wooden House script only. Okay, that's what's going to save when you download it. And on the right hand side, I have my Grand Theft Auto 5 directory opened up. I have all of my requirements installed and ready to go. What we need to do now is open up our scripts folder inside of our GTA 5 directory. Just open that up, come back over here to our downloads and open up the Wooden Houses script only folder. Inside that folder is going to be one file. It's going to say woodenhouse.dll. We're going to select that one file, drag and drop it over here to our scripts folder. I already have it, as you can see. Once that has been dragged and dropped, we are all good to go. But before I run the game, I want to explain to you one thing. After you run the game for the first time with this installed and you turn the game off, you will now have a Wooden House folder. Okay, this is after you run the game with the script and you turn the game off. You're going to have a Wooden House folder. It's going to be created for you here inside of your scripts folder. And inside that Wooden House folder is going to have your garage folder with the cars you might have in the garage and the settings right here. Okay, now let's go ahead and check out the settings. Inside the settings right here, I'll go ahead and make this a little bigger so you can see. In the settings, you could adjust the hour. Okay, you could adjust the hour of the day, and you could also adjust if you want home staff or if you want the weather to change. Okay, we'll go through more thoroughly about this stuff, but just to let you know that there will be a folder that will be created after you run the game one time with this, and it does come with a settings file where you can make some changes. All right, so let's go ahead and minimize any other windows we might have open and run the game. All right, once you spawn into the game, what you want to do is make your way over to the Modern Wood House. It's going to be right here on the map in the Vinewood Hills. I also have a property manager installed as well. That is going to be for the other properties. I will leave that link down in the description as an optional link. But once you get over down to this area and you want to go over here and just go through these gates right here. We're gonna go to these gates right here, and once you get inside right here, as you can see, it is sunny outside right now. You got the sun out right there. Alright, it's all clear. And once you start walking up here, as you can see, the weather starts to change. And it's going to start raining. And if you walk back here, closer to the steps, as you can see, it's going to start to get darker. This is one cool feature, man, out of many features that this script comes with. But yeah, I really love this one right here. As soon as you come close to the house, it starts to rain, and then when you get up those steps, then it turns completely dark outside. And that is for the effect of this house, because this house has a neat feature where you can see the raindrops on the windows from inside. Alright, so this is a cool feature that already came with the house. You had to kind of like activate it, but now it just automatically happens with this script being installed. Alright, so as soon as you're in the house, as you can see that the weather changes as soon as you come up those stairs. You also have some nice places that you can sit at as well around the house. Those are in the screenshots on the download page also. Let's see, we'll go ahead and take a seat right here. Now you have your characters sit around and chill in the house now. Read a magazine. Do whatever they want. Alright. Then we could also sit over right here. There we go. So now we could look busy, like we're working on our project on our MacBook. Alright. And we want to exit out of that animation. And we also have some other places we could sit at, like over here in the living room. We have the option to sit over here. You can turn on the TV as well. Watch TV. And you could go right here. Sit in the lazy chair. And you'll have your character sitting here in the chair. Or if you don't want to sit in the chair, you could also spawn in a companion by pressing R on the keyboard. And there you go. We have a nice companion sitting here in the chair with us. We also have the option to lay down right here on the couch. All the instructions to press, or what buttons to press, will be at the top left of the screen. As soon as you get around any area of this place that has an interaction. Alright, so when you're done, just go ahead and press that button again, and you'll be able to get back up. Alright. And turn on TV, or press R to switch to TV channel. Alright, so let's go back down here. We also have that telescope you can look at as well. And in here we could sleep. Okay, so let's walk over to the bed, and you should get instructions on how to sleep. You can lay down. It's actually just resting, relaxing. Don't really see your character with their eyes closed. They'll be wide open. But at least your character gets to relax in the bed and look at the rain. Alright, next up. Let's see what other one we have. Now heading back here, gonna pass up the closet and the shower and go to over here. And we can relax in the bath, yo. That's right, that's right. There's a little bit of water in here. Wish it could be a little bit more, but you know, you can relax in the bath now. This is something that we didn't have before, actually. At least in single player. And also, you have some staff members as well here. Let's go in the back, for example. And when you come back here, you should see a maid cleaning up. Alright, she's going to be cleaning up, making sure your place is nice and clean. And if you go back here, you're going to have a bartender. Alright, she's right behind there. Let me see if I could get my flashlight out. A little dark back here. And there we go. Boom. You should see her right there. There you go. You have your nice bartender behind there. I think it's just one. Yep, just one. Alright, got your security and stuff on duty. And here is the pool, and of course right here is the sauna. All right, and you could also sit in the sauna. All right, if you sit here long enough, you will start to see the steam. As you can see, the steam is starting to rise from over by Franklin. So yeah, he's gonna be getting hot. You getting hot, Frank? You feeling it? Yeah, Frank looked like he's feeling it. He looks a little uncomfortable right now. Let's go ahead and end that. All right. So that is going to do it, yo. And to go back to the part in the beginning where I brought up the settings that this creates after you run the game for the first time. As you can see, there is an option in there where you can have staff on true or have it on false. And you could also change the time of day that you want it to be in your house. Okay, so right now it's on that default time that it comes with, but you could also change that, and you could change the weather if you don't want it to rain as well. Okay, so that is where the settings come in at. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and end this tutorial right here, yo. But if this helped y'all out to install it, or if you just enjoyed the video, feel free to smash that like button for me. Definitely subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and share the video with y'all friends that are in the modding GTA 5, y'all. This game's graphics, me and big ballin' ass Frank. We are gonna edit some more videos. Till next time.
I ain't scared of you motherfuckers.